Now that the NFL draft is over, I'm going to look at the available free agents and tell you where I think they should go. Obviously, I'm no professional, I'm no Theo Ash or Rico Knows. This is just where I think they'd fit in. First, I have Adarius Jackson. He's been on the Giants the last handful of years. Last season, he had 1 interception, 8 passes defended, and 1 forced fumble. He's still a really good defensive back, but his problem is he hasn't played a full season since 2018. I have him signing with the Packers because they have a young team and with some money to spend. I think he'd be a good pair with Jair Alexander. But now that I'm doing this video, I think the Bengals could also be a fit for him. But the problem with the Bengals is I don't know how much money they have to spend. They're already having trouble keeping their own guys around. The next free agent I have is Michael Thomas. He's last played for the Saints, but really hasn't played at all since 2019. Last year, he had 39 receptions, 448 yards with 1 touchdown, and only 10 games played. I have him with the Bills. I don't know how the Bills would get this done because they basically have no cap space, but wide receiver is clearly a position of need. I think if they can get him for a good deal, it'd be a good pickup for them. The third available free agent I have is Dalvin Cook. Obviously, he was on the Jets last year where he split time with Breece Hall. He had 67 carries for 214 yards, and he didn't score a touchdown. A rushing touchdown, that is. I don't think last year was an indication of where Dalvin Cook is in his career. Before going to the Jets, he had 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. I have 2 teams for Dalvin Cook. First, the Giants. With the Giants losing Saquon, this is a position of need. They don't have a lot of cap space, but I don't think Dalvin Cook's going to be asking for much. I kind of would love him to stay in New York with the Giants. I could also see him fit in well with the Raiders. They have more cap space, and it is a position of need for them. I think Zamir White is their starting running back right now, but I think Dalvin Cook can easily take over that job. Tyler Boyd is next. He's been the 3rd wide receiver for years on that team behind Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And he still puts up really good numbers. Last year he had 67 receptions, 667 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. And both these teams I think he can fit in well with. The Chargers have some cap space, and it's a position of need, obviously. He would also fill a position of need for the Steelers as well. Tyler Boyd is from Pitt, so that could be a good fit. To me, this comes down to who pays more. But I think Tyler Boyd would be a good fit for either of these teams. And the final free agent I have in this video is Justin Simmons. He's a stud safety, and I think he'd fit well with Minkah Fitzpatrick. He had 70 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions this past season. The Steelers have Minkah and DeMonte KZ, but they love playing 3 safeties, so I don't think that'd be an issue. The Steelers do have a little bit of cap space to play with, so I wouldn't be shocked if he signs with the Steelers. Tell me in the comments who I'm missing, and if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow.